sleeping ancient, their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
Tak, to właśnie mówiłem o tym bardzo dawno, to jest picie... Tak nazywa się picie krwi innego wampira. Diablerie.
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie, that is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. In the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of action.
Ta pierwsza opcja.
He has to remain here in case of further attack.
Oczywiście, czyli żeby bronić twojego dupska, tak.
For this emergency, I need someone with your nerve to guarantee success. The Sabbat have been a threat to both of us for far too long.
Pewnie, nadal czuję ten odcisk buta na mojej klatce piersiowej. Chryste, Panie.
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel, right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened? What? What did you find out? A key? Where? Do you have it? Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
Okej, zobaczymy, czy uda mi się go naciągnąć na trochę pieniędzy.
Here. Pity you don't have his head. I would have sent it to the Inquisitor General.
Okay.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Okej. Zobaczmy, co ma Beckett do powiedzenia.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic. The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line. What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking. What did Johansson have to say? Assyrian origin. Glad to see I'm not losing my touch. As for Mezerak, I'll have to research that name, see what I can find. Lamastu? She was a Lilith figure. They represent empowered women and the threat of such women to male-dominated society. Strange she would be engraved on a king's tomb. The lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed. I should have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key. It seems to corroborate my own evidence. I'm going to have to study it a little more. Maybe dig up some information on Mezerak and the Lamastu myth. I'm certain the key will show up in time. Your information is appreciated.
Malutko, zobaczymy jeszcze, o co możemy go spytać. Sam jestem ciekaw.
Excellent. How any sane kindred could think these poor unfortunates are an immediate threat to us is absurd. Most were afraid, or at the very least uneasy, around me. Tragic. Their desperation could very well hold the spark of revolution, however. Well, if we open it up and the world ends, then yes. If we open it up and the world does not end, then no. I'd wager the latter.
No cóż, dosyć proste rozumowanie.
It's simple. Someone's misled them into believing there's an antediluvian in this very room. They, and I suspect most kindred in this city, would love to sink their stakes or teeth into its imagined occupant, if indeed rocketing it to the moon was out of the question. Well, perhaps for this pack, it's for the best. Excellent. I've said quite a lot about myself already. I know even less about you than you do me. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
No cóż. Mamy jakieś opcje.
Sometimes I think the Nosferatu are justified in their prejudices. But to each their own, I suppose.
O, come on.
Unless you've got further questions. Excellent.
A, nie chcę. Dobra. Nie wiem w zasadzie co dawały. O ile niejasno kojarzę, gdybyście grali Gangrelem, wtedy Beckett by chyba mógł nauczyć was, podnieść wam 1 punkt animalizmu, ale do końca nie jest pewien. Jednak coś w tym kierunku chyba, w tym kierunku właśnie rozmowa z nim w tym momencie szła. W każdym razie, w następnej sesji zmierzymy się ze straszliwym Sabbatem w całej jego potędze, zabunkrowanej w hotelu Hollowbrook. W międzyczasie trzymajcie się, to by było na tyle, jeśli chodzi o te przygody naszej sympatycznej wampirzyce w świecie Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines z edycją Camarilla.